Hello and welcome back to the Limited Lowdown. It's time for another Murders at Karlov Manor draft, and that seat or that table filled up quick. Oh, sorry for that. That's me making tea. Cryptic Code. Well, gonna pick the best card. May as well be the best card. So when it enters the battlefield, cloak the top card of your library, then attach Cryptic Code to it. So Cryptic Creature gets +1/+0 and can't be blocked, and then return Cryptic Code to its hand, and then to cloak card put on the battlefield face down is a 2/2 creature with ward 2. Throw face up at any time for its mana cost if it's a creature card. Okay. So I gotta have a good amount of creatures. And then probably we want to have creatures that have like when this creature's turn faced up on it. So there we go. Easy pick one though. There's now cold in the pack there too. I'm pretty sure Cryptic Code's top 5 cards in the set, right? So you've got another top 5 cards in the set, right? Killer Among Us versus Projector Inspector. We can stay blue, or we should go for Killer Among Us, maybe. Now, I just want to know how good Killer Among Us is versus Projector Inspector, right? Because I think it's got to be Killer Among Us, right? I don't think there's another card you're really supposed to pick over it. But I'm just interested to see how close it is, right? So Projector Inspector sitting at 55.9, so like a solid card. And then Killer Among Us. This is just with, what do you call it? This is just 60.3, yeah. And then top users, 64 flat. Like, it's gotta be a Killer Among Us. Even though you could take Projector Inspector because it is a good card, and stay blue, but like Killer Among Us is too good, I think. Okay, so there's... okay, this is interesting. So, the Chase is on is really good. So is Hedge Whisperer, so is Sample Collector. But only if you're doing that sort of shenanigans, right? So, I might actually just take Chases on here, because Chases on is really good. You know, I might just take the Chases on. Yeah, but probably Sample Collector. I think probably Sample Collector and Killer Among Us is better than just the Chases on. We might live to regret that. Well, there's another Sample Collector. There's also a Reasonable Doubt. I wonder. I wouldn't mind having 2 Sample Collectors. I wouldn't. I wouldn't mind having 2 of those. I think Reasonable Doubt. It's close. It's gotta be Rollerball Maverick over the Hedge Whisperer, right? This is a really good setup for a thing deck. Like a chalk outline deck. It's gotta be Rollerball Maverick, right? I think it is as well, yeah. Cheap ways to get cards out of the graveyard, you know. Green is wide open. White's kind of open. There's a really good reason to be in blue-green as well. Okay, a couple blue-green. Now, we've passed 2 Reasonable Doubts, which I don't love. Burden of Proof's just alright. But Slamming against Somali's absolute crap. Lumbering Laundry's just a junker. We're not playing that. So, like, the speculative pick here is, like, Fast Release. We could take Burden of Proof to cut blue. Like, Fast Release is pretty good. Well, I think we just take Burden of Proof and just don't play it. Probably. Word of Courier is pretty good. Decent assist versus furtive courier. That's tough. Probably furtive courier. Oh, the out cold wield. Wow. One of these reasonable dice gotta be coming back on. The chase is on wield as well. I might take a public thoroughfare. Even if I'm splashing, it's like, it's too bad to use. I can't believe an out cold wield. What the hell are people picking in this pod then? Okay, so we're really set up to be blue-green, and we don't need to be a chalk outline deck, like. We do need to get some 2-drops, though. We didn't pick up any of those. We might see a Hedge Whisperer. I'll probably play one of those. There's another way to collect evidence. So we'd have Hotshot Investigators. Maybe. That's a fringe playable. So we're kind of doing like a blue-green kind of control-y collect evidence deck. Blue-green is definitely wide open. Living Conundrum Bathroom. We'll just take the Criminologist. They're like the most playable card here. We didn't wheel any of the blue cards I wanted, which is to be expected, to be fair. I gotta feel like Coveted Falcon's where we want to be here. So a Coveted Falcon attacks. Gain control target power you control but don't own. Or you own but don't control. It's just basically a draw card for me. No, out of interest. How well does it do? Coveted Falcon. 87.8. Yeah, I didn't think it was that good, to be fair. What about V2 Ghazi Inspector or whatever, the 2-drop? Maybe I'll just take that. Yeah, it's got a way higher game and hand win rate, to be honest. I was never that impressed with Coveted Falcon, funny enough. But I don't want people to think blue is open. Because it is. Well, kind of is. We've only got like 3 good blue cards. Maybe we're just supposed to take the 2-drop, honestly. I'm gonna take the Coveted Falcon. I think we're supposed to take a 2-drop there. Oh, a Maverick. This is so hard for me. I think I'm supposed to take the Maverick, honestly. The Jack Inspector's pretty good though. But I think Maverick is like really good for me. I would only if I'm doing that sort of thing, and I'm not necessarily. And at that point, it's just a straight forensic Projector Inspector. No, like the direction we're going in. 2 sample collectors. I think we're supposed to take the Maverick and just like maybe hopefully pick up a chalk outline maybe. Also, early 1-drops are kind of hard to find. Yeah, I think we're supposed to take that. Same with the Spy, actually. Right, because what else? We've got Pick Your Poison, Behind the Mask, and Sudden Setback. I haven't really played Sudden Setback much. I'll have a wee look at it as well. Sudden Setback, just to see. I've had it in a couple of decks, or in a couple of pools, and never used it. It does alright for a set. And then what about Mystery Spy? How's Mystery Spy do? 57.8 versus Sudden Setbacks, 57.7? Huh. Nah, I'd still rather have the Spy. Oh, Tolsimir, it's way beyond. We're way beyond splashing that. The shame. That makes sense though, because we got the consultant so late. And then we did see obviously the 10th District Hero as well, but at that point we were past it, unfortunately. We sort of committed. Okay, it's Cracker, we'll just take one of those. Yeah, look at Inside Source Season Consultant White is so open. Culvert Amateur or the Cold Case Cracker. I think it's a Cold Case Cracker, honestly. But let's have a little look. Just to see how it's doing. So Cold Case Cracker is sitting at, yeah, 59.4 if you're looking at top players. And then Culvert Amateur, I bet you it's pretty close, actually. 58.1, yeah. I thought it was close, but... Okay, now, Agency Outfitter, no, but I will take a Deduce for sure. Oh, I need some 2-drops. I probably should have taken that V2 Ghazi Inspector. Actually, Gravestone Strider is really good for us. If we end up with a thing for us. Another Cold Case Cracker. Yes, the Filch Falcon's kind of cool. How many artifacts do we have? No, we don't have a whole pile. Cryptic Code counts. That's 1, 2. We don't make a whole pile of evidence. We got to Deduce and out Cold Case Crackers. No, I think we just take a 3rd Cold Case Cracker, honestly. Burden of Proof. I'm not going to play 2 of those. I might play 2 out Cold, though. What's our creature count like? 13. We're doing okay here. Forensic Researcher. Okay, so they all wield. It is Projector Inspector for sure. Yeah, I think so. And then the sunset back wheeled as well. Cool. It is projector inspector there, but if I had a chalk outline, it would be, I'll just put that on the board. If I had a chalk outline, it would have been the forensic researcher, because it lets you collect evidence for free. All you have to do is tap it. So, right, we've got introducing a gravestone strider and 3 1-drops. So like we're not badly stuck, but we do want more low stuff. I think we could just spend this entire pack picking up low stuff, honestly. These 2 cards are like medium. Everything else is good though. I kind of wanted the Voodoo Galaxy Inspector, and I feel I probably should have taken it, but it's so hard to turn down a rare. You know? I mean, if you get to draw a card off and cover the Falcon, which you should be able to do. Sammy Gishmani, no thank you. Right. Oh, we could have had such a deck. If we went blue-green. Oh, look at this. It's all white cards, like. Not a single card we want. Okay, I'm not going to play another Hotshot Investigators. I'm just going to grab a rope. Another Robot Maverick. Wow, we could have had a nuts green white deck, I think. Well, no, not really. We didn't see a whole pile of green in the second pack. So loads of white second pack though. The 3 Mavericks is good. Now I really want the chalk outline, like. With 3 Mavericks, 2 sample collectors, a projector inspector, a furtive courier. A lot of ways to card draw, a lot of ways to get things out of our yard. We should hopefully see a lot of green in this pack. I would think. So I think somebody on our... Somebody's definitely in green. But to be fair, if you're getting like a 7th pick Tolsmere, you're definitely in green. Like, Curious Cadaver, I mean, that is the move. But only if we have the... Only if we have the deck, and we don't have the deck right now. Surveillance Monitor's nice. We could pick up another Reasonable Doubt, though. Look how many 4-drops we have. Do we really need a Surveillance Monitor? Oh, well, actually, out of interest, right? How much better is Surveillance Monitor than Cold Case Cracker, right? Cold Case Cracker's 9.4, and then Surveillance Monitor. I bet it's worse. 9.7. Oh, it's actually better. But, like, barely better. I'm just going to take the Reasonable Doubt. We've got enough force to fill that out. Fire Snoop's fine. Get a leg up. Yeah, okay, we'll take one of those. Yeah, for sure. Oh, man. I just love it. We chalk outline, and this deck becomes nutty. I'd love it and eliminate the Impossible. I really would, but in Evidence Examiner, we can't turn that down. Is the Gravestone Strider out? It might be out. My dog was with me, just in case anybody didn't notice. Gear Drake, Hedge Whisperer, Crime Stopper Sprite. Ah, that's an interesting one, actually. Huh. I guess we take the Hedge Whisperer, I guess. Audience with Trotstani. If you name creature, would you control? It's kind of cool with Killer Among Us, isn't it? We'll just take up a Jack Inspector, that's probably better. Because you don't make a bunch of different... It's literally, it just combos with that. Hotshot Investigators, another one of those. Hotshot Investigators, another one of those. Ah, we'll just take a second. Criminology's going on. Man, the cuts in this are going to be really difficult. Really difficult. I have no idea what to cut. So what is our deck trying to do, really? So we end up with a lot of this, a lot of collecting evidence. So they're all about Mavericks, definitely. I think I cut that. I think I cut Furtive Courier, honestly. I just don't see what it's doing for me. You know what I mean? Hello, Bozer. Edge Whisperer. Audience with Trustani could be kind of cool. Look at that. Killer Among Us is really good. Audience with Trustani and Killer Among Us combo is pretty cool. I don't regret not getting the Video Gas Inspector as much now. I could have and I maybe should have picked up the I could have and maybe should have picked up the, what do you call it? What's the name of that card? The Locks on Eavesdropper, but I had so many fours at that point, I was just trying to fill out the bottom of my curve. Okay. Hello, Mr. Boulder. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to let this doggy out, I think. How many attacks? I got 13. Okay, so the Projector Inspector is a real good deal here. Whenever you attack for artifact, we do draw a card. I don't see how or why that the Benthic. I don't have that many artifacts to sack, really. Hotshots and Investigators are fine, but I don't see it. Okay, go on. Go on, puppy dog. Go on ahead. Back to wherever it is. Bye, Boulder. Bye, Boulder. So maybe I caught a Hedge Whisperer. Making a 5 house kind of cool, but it's pretty easy to get blown out. I could also just call a Sample Collector. But it's a 2-3, right? Like a 2-3 is actually a really good stat line. No, I think I'm going to keep anything that cares about collecting evidence, maybe. But then they don't do great in multiples, to be fair. You know? I think I'm just going to cut the Hedge Whisperer, I think. Or I could cut one of the Mavericks. Cut one of the Mavericks. It's hard to know. This is one of the ones where I really I think I have to go to 17 lands because I just haven't a clue. Yeah, I think I want to cut the Hedge Whisperer. It feels like the weakest card to me, and then there's multiples of like. Do you know what? I think I want to stick in one Hotshot Investigators, you know what? Just to have something to spend my mana, because I actually don't have that much to spend my mana on. Maybe stick in one of those. Cut a Hedge Whisperer. Maybe bring this Courier back in. Right? Yeah. Okay. And then maybe we cut one sample collector? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do have 8 3-drops. Like, that is an awful lot of 3-drops. Maybe we'll cut one sample collector. Yeah. And then what about sudden setback? Maybe I'll cut that all together. I'm not sure how it performs. Like, I haven't played with it, and it always seems to be the cut. I don't know why. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut that. Honestly, yeah, and then use the out colds to my advantage instead. That seems like a better version of the deck. I think it's probably worth my while just having like one 6-drop, because like a 6-drop that bounces something is not bad if you get that far, right? And one 6-drop's not a lot. You know? One 6-drop's not a lot. So the deck is really nothing special, but it's got a cryptic coat, it's got a repulsive mutation, it's got a couple of, you know, like, it's not, there's not a load of nutty cards in it. I go first. Yeah, the Maverick's going to do me a pretty good job of getting me to my blue source, honestly. If I can go Maverick into Evidence Examiner and a Cold Case Cracker, like, I'm being pretty good. So we're bidding anything that isn't an island, basically. If you're not an island, you don't get played. I don't think I have any green 2-drops apart from the Evidence Examiner, so be able to. If you're not an island, just bin it immediately. Gone, gone. Both in the bin. Darling Gorehound. Well, it can't be that complicated, so. No love, unfortunately. What's our percentage chance of drawing on island? 30%. I would like to get one soon. Okay, fine. A 1-3 versus a 1-1, that's fine. Whoops. No attacks. This is unfortunate, but we still have time. We still have time. But I do need to draw a blue source. He's got a murder in hand, almost certainly. Yeah, no blocks. I can definitely bear than 1 damage. Like, well, I think he's got a murder in hand. If he passes, he definitely has murder in hand. Perfect. Murder. I think. I'm still going to play the Cold Case Cracker, though. Nah, let's get attack in first. Play my Cold Case Cracker. If he kills it with murder, I get my token. That's fine, like. I could make him not spend his mana, but what am I going to do? Waste my mana. Play a Projector Inspector, let him kill that instead. You know what I mean? So, okay, maybe he doesn't have murder. Put a question mark on that. Another blue source will be nice. Then I can go Evidence Examiner, Projector Inspector. He's hardly going to murder it now, is he? Right down, fine. Yeah, that's fine. He spends 4 mana, I spend 4 mana. He gets him with 3, which is unfortunate, but what do you do? I could crack a clue, right? And try and hit my 5th land. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Is that what I'm supposed to do? So I can crack clue, try and get my 5th land. Or do I just Cold Case Cracker? I'm not under a huge amount of pressure. No, but I can... Yeah, I kind of need to start hitting my land drops. Like, yeah, no, I'm going to do this. You can argue it's not a good play, but I don't know. Okay, we'll just go to it. Yeah. I need to hit my 5th land drop, so... I got an expense my hand here. No blocks, so obviously has a trick. So trick, probably +3/+3, whatever you call that, fanatic strength. Okay, we got our 5th land at least. I still kind of need... Okay. he did have murder. A resolve, yeah. The ability still triggers, right? I get the... Oh no, it doesn't trigger. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, smart play is a Cold Kitch Cracker. Or Rubber Belt Maverick. Okay. Reveal 2. Yeah, get a leg up could be cool. For 1 mana? Yeah, let's get rid of the Deuce for now. Keep getting a leg up, yeah, that seems good to me. Especially if I think he's got Fanatical Strength. I can just go 1 for 1 with him. Oh, because I also have removal. Okay, 6 mana. I love it. No blocks. He's definitely got Fanatical Strength. I mean, oh well, he might have got a leg up himself. Who knows? Coming laundry. That's not something I'm super concerned about. I might bounce him later. Now, what do I do here? If I crack my clue for 2, right? We see. So I have 5 mana, crack clue for 2, and I have 3 mana. If I draw a land, I can still play Projector Inspector, and yeah, that seems like a sensible thing to do. But let's just crack our clues here. There's a land to be great here for me. Not great. Not great, I'll admit. Let me see. I could play a Mystery of Spy and attack in. He could have Toxin Analysis though. That would suck. Actually. He could have Toxin Analysis, yeah, and that would really suck. Toxin Analysis. Yeah, let's not overthink it. Let's just play Projector Inspector. Discard a card. I don't see me playing Reason Without anytime soon, so I'm just going to discard that, actually. Well, now I can kind of go for both. What does Toxin Analysis do? You get Death Touch and Lifelink, right? Well, it won't save him, to be fair. Yeah, next. Let's go all attack, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have Toxin Analysis, I don't think. Next damage. Should I get the damage in now? I'd take him to... I'd hit him for 7, 8, 9. Bring them down to 7. With the Hotshot Investigators. I think that's probably a good idea. Spend my mana now. Bring him down to 7. Oh, I'll take 5 in the crack pack and then just bounce it with the Hotshot Investigators. That seems pretty good to me. Yeah, you would die if you did that. Yeah, no blocks. I don't see how he kills me. You want to be very careful. I've got lethal on board. I've got analyst. Okay, fine. Bloody mill. Ocean Tusker, cool. Yeah, he's just dead, right? Yeah, that's a pretty risky play for my opponent, to be honest. Oh, I suppose we're in gold, though, so it makes sense. Sorry, had some random stuff to look at there. Excuse me. Zoned out for a second. Alright, we got a win under our belt. That's always nice. Kind of an awkward draft for us, you know, but we got there in the end. Got that blue source. You know, did the digging. Our opponent didn't really do anything, so. Our deck's got just a pretty decent curve and some pretty reasonable creatures, so. So he must never have had that trick then. So what was his attacks about? Didn't he attack into my 3-3? Maybe he's just bad. Well, I'm gonna do it again, boys. I'm gonna do it again. Deal 2. If it ain't a blue source, it's binned. Gone. Gone. Thinking cap, that's a nice start. Probably a detective deck. Okay, we didn't get where I wanted to be, but okay. Give me a blue source. Oh, look at that. Alright, now. What's the best creature? Whenever he attacks with Karlov, you do plus 1 target creature you control. That seems pretty good. If he has removal, what's he got? Makeshift Painting, maybe? I've got a leg up to bluff in as well. And I can keep up the deuce then as well. Let's go with the Sample Collector, faggot. He might makeshift binding it, but if he does, I feel okay about that. Yeah, what we got? Inside source. Oh, that's fine. Oh, we could just cryptic coat now. I think I'm a 3-4. I made him a 3-4. I'd still only be trading for the... No. I could trade him for the inside source and the thing. That seems fair. We're also sending the robot Maverick, and then I would... No, but I don't want to be backed into doing that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, there's no tricks he has apart from that one that makes a 4-3. So I need to think about that. Oh, equip detective for 1, right? Yeah, yeah. +2, +1, +2. That's pretty good. Oh, he's gonna equip him? Okay, interesting. So we definitely want to Projector Inspector, right? Because that lets us draw a card, discard a card, have enough evidence. So let's take action on that. Oh, do we really want to... Do we really want to bin a... We don't want to bin... Do we really want to bin a Furtive Courier here? I think we do, because I've got a 4-5 and a 3-2 on block while attacking. Yeah, I think we do. As crazy as that sounds. Then next to combat, send this guy and this guy. I think that worked out pretty well. I know I had to get rid of a card to do that. I don't love that. We just snap conceded? Jesus. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if I'd done that, if I would have done that now. Like, the game's not over, like, well, maybe he just didn't, maybe he knew he didn't have something in his deck to handle it, but, like, I don't know if I'd concede there. Game's still on. The deck's playing pretty well. Equip the coat helps, of course. You know? But, I mean, you'd like to think you have at least one of those kind of cards. Oh, look at us! Huh? Look at us. We actually got 2 colors of mana for once. We are on the draw. Okay. So yeah, Rubble Belt Maverick just enables, like, dodgy keeps. I like that. The green here. No turn 2 play. That affects the board. Maverick or Projector Inspector? Or sorry, Deduce. Nah, we just play Deduce. Spend our mana. Oh, we might have a way to hit that. Pick your poison. People are playing pick your poison more often, especially with it being harder to get played. But obviously not. I feel like that's got to be his only play. Well, no, not necessarily. He might have had 2-3 drops in hand and then just drawn this turn. Is that Fibblethip? It is. And that's Fibblethip. That's really all he had, okay. Is there any need for me to Projector Inspector first? What am I going to draw? It's very unlikely I'm going to draw anything, to be honest. Nothing for 1 mana anyway. Yeah, there's nothing for... No, I could draw Get a Leg Up, actually. So I should play an island. And leave 1 green up. Because I could draw Get a Leg Up, which might help me save the face down card. If he has some sort of trick that he wants to use. I don't think there's a trick you can use that can target, though. Draw a card, take action, yeah. Nothing. Pitch a land, what have we got? We've got 2 blues, 2 greens. I might regret this if I miss a land drop, but I don't think I will. I don't know that it matters. But let's just go with an island here. There's a pause, so he's got something. We'll find out what it is. Can't be blocked. And then he can't be targeted. He's got Ward 2. The Cryptic Code can be targeted, though. Is the thing. He can't be blocked. Okay, play Maverick. Is he a detective? I didn't even realize. Reveal 2. Yeah, I think I'd keep a reasonable doubt. And then an island, so I can play my 6-drop. That seems fair. Right? Because I can leave out cold and reasonable doubt up and then see what I want to do. Draw a card? What am I discarding? Yeah, okay, no, actually, yeah, maybe I'll do that instead. I'll draw this. Discard this. And can that be activated only as a sorcery? Okay. I can do that next turn. Right? I can activate that as a sorcery next turn. Maybe put a counter on my face down card. He doesn't seem to have a way to interact with it, but I could be wrong. Maybe he's flipping up the face down card, I don't know. It's only until end of turn though. Oh, he was waiting on a red source. Okay, we'll flip it up. Yeah, sure. Okay, well now I'm pretty comfortably going to just out cold for the turn, I think. Right? Well, out cold now? Nah, it's hardly worth the effort, right? Because I can out cold in his turn, yeah. So I'm Maverick now. Targeting this guy, right? Then I next to combat, get in for 4. Then I end turn. See what he wants to do. I suppose I could just jump with the 1/1, honestly. That might be better. And I can leave reasonable doubt up. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all, actually. So am I gonna out cold? Yeah, if he has a trample spell, this could get really ropey. So I'll just do this. Yeah, so that's just a 2/2, right? You can destroy Cryptic Coat. Oh, well, leaving reasonable doubt it wouldn't have been any difference, so that's not so bad. Oh, he's tapped down for a turn. So Hotshot Investigators. Bouncing the Ambusher, maybe? That's still probably the right play, right? Yeah, because if I draw a land, I can play a Killer Among Us and thing. Yeah, I think it's just the right play. Oh, that's just okay. Yeah, okay, double. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Because he can just make me block again, which is a problem, of course. So at that point, I send both of these. Like I do, because he's gonna make me block anyway. And he's gonna eat whichever creature he wants. I just send both of them. Yeah, sure. Then just play Killer Among Us. I could try and crack a clue and be fancy, but I'm not. I don't feel like doing that. We'll go for We'll go for Merfolk this time. Yeah, let's go for Merfolk this time. Okay, so he's got 1 card in hand. Culvered Ambusher. And I've got a good flyer or a counter spell and 2 clues to crack. So he's got his own Killer Among Us. Oh my god. But now you can't flip his Culvered Ambusher, which is really nice. Okay, so send them all apart from the Maverick, maybe? Yes, right, homie. He gets to eat 1 for free. But other than that, he's not good. If he guesses wrong, we're in good shape. You know? Right now our board is literally identical. I literally just have 1 more power. Okay, it's gonna eat that for free. Cool. He's human and human. Merfolk, that and that. Yep. Okay, cool. Yep, I feel good about this. I might leave the reasonable doubt up, even though it's very unlikely to have anything in the counter. But you never know. If he throws a Glint Weaver down, I'll be very happy. See, I'm kind of in good shape. That's a covered armature. That's fine. But you got to attack. Yeah, that's fine. I get main investigate token out of this. Yeah. Another win, hey. Should be doing alright for ourselves. So, you know, we think what is like not an exceptional deck by any stretch. Just a good curve. So what this deck has. So like I went for the Projector Inspector just to like try and draw a card that I needed to win, and then I realized the card I needed to win was in my bin. So it was. So that worked out well in that regard. The card I needed was just in my bin the whole time. Forgive me if you're hearing sort of ASMR, I'm making tea. I've actually gone so far as to bring a pot of tea, some milk and some sugar, and obviously a vessel from which to drink said tea. Okay, here we go. Off to the next one. Oh. Yep. Reasonable Doubt hasn't been particularly good, but that's just reasonable. That's just counter spells for you. You know, they are not the best in the world, like. Ah. The question is, do I Evidence Examiner and Reasonable Doubt, or Sample Collector and Reasonable Doubt? Or Sample Collector and Rollbell Maverick is the question. I think this is a better play. Would I like a 5th land? Doesn't really help me next turn. I'd rather draw this, actually. But I'd rather do... Well, how would I like to draw this? Draw this up. I really don't know. I think I will keep it like... I think I'll keep it like that. I could bin it just to turn on the examining, but like I'll have time to do that. I do want to get to 6 for Hotshot Investigators, and I would like a Cold Case Cracker. Something in my gut is screaming at me to hold reasonable doubt up. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know why something in my gut is screaming at me to hold it up. The spec up to one target creature. Why is he saving 1 mana in white? It's very strange. Oh, that's lethal. Ah, good game though. Would I have him on the crackback? I would have him on the crackback. Yeah, so that's a good game. That's a good game. Were there any mistakes in that game? Maybe just keeping the 3/3 was a mistake. Yeah, I think keeping the 3/3 was a mistake. I should have just binned it. Although they would have just killed something else anyway, so it doesn't necessarily matter, but it would have meant that I got an extra counter for the attack that turn, which might have made a difference, maybe? But that was just a good race where I really got bodied by playing into the counter spell. I can't feel too salty about that. I just got bodied. That was a good game. You know, it was close. Just two like curve out kind of medium decks just going at it. I like it. We just ended up on the wrong side of the counter war there. Is this target creature? Yes, I'm not going to reveal that I have that just yet. Yeah, not the world's greatest play, but okay. Or not the world's greatest play for us, I mean. Yeah, this works out pretty well. If I, what do you call it? Jack and Spectre, ditch roll about Maverick. Although I prefer not to ditch roll about Maverick, honestly. Do the land. Wonderful. What do I ditch? Where am I keeping? No, I want to keep room for deduce. I keep room for deduce. So I do. I want it, but I do want the land. If I play it, if I get rid of the Maverick, I have to exile it altogether. I still think it's what I'm supposed to do though. It's a pretty good start, Market Watch Phantom. Got the Crime Stopper Sprite, then into Private Eye. Novice Inspector, okay, that's fine. But I'm in a bit of trouble here. But taking 3 in the air is not the worst. You're gonna make himself unblockable. Yeah. Well, this is pretty hard to beat. Like, there's nothing wrong with how we're playing this. It's just hard to beat. So I think you're just supposed to Cold Case Cracker here because it can block. I think you're supposed to do that, right? Discard a card. Huh. I think we discard the deuce. Honestly. Do we need any more lands? No, I think we do discard the deuce. To the forest. And next to combat. Do we care about the novice inspector, honestly? Oh, I think we're on the back foot here. Might have been safer just to sit back on that, honestly. That might have been a poor attack. That was a poor attack, actually. Yeah, because that's 8 damage, like we're pretty much dead. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Because we're just straight up dead, right? Yeah. Yeah, I should never have attacked there, unfortunately. Yeah, I just shouldn't have attacked. I'd still be alive. It'd be close, and the curve out was really hard to beat anyway. Aye, let's just get out of here. Yeah. What do you call it? The attack wasn't the best. Definitely shouldn't have done it. Should have thought a little bit harder about that. But it didn't matter at all. You know, we just kind of got whammied with that curve out. You know, and that's going to happen. And yeah, even if we left up the repulsive mutation, we still would have got bodied because our code can't be countered. Yes, I don't think there's anything we really did wrong there. We just were on the wrong end of the draws, really. And it happens. One goes first. I'm on the draw into a Rubber Maverick. That's nice. And if I get really stuck, at least I can play a 1-1. Turn 2. Oh, I've got reasonable doubt as well. Yeah, no, this seems good to me. The Veil, we're looking for a land. So we're looking for a escape tunnel. That's nice. But now we're not looking for a land as much, honestly. The lands can actually go in the bin. Yeah, so I think we'll bin that. Keep that. No, if we're going to keep Repulsion Mutation, we probably want the land, actually. The more lands we have, the better for that one. I think. Yeah, so fine if I get... Okay, got red here. I think that's actually probably right, yeah. Perfect, okay. Now just get in. Play this, and the turn. Gotta have something to play, right? What sort of hand does he keep where he doesn't have something to play in turn 3? Could just be a Snarling Gorehound. Or roll that Maverick. No, there we go. That worked out well for us. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh no, maybe not. He's a good blocker. Okay, we got 3 mana here. I think so. Playing Mystery Spine face down doesn't help us at all next turn. I don't think. So let's Sample Collector. Yeah. Well, first of all, let's attack. Let me Sample Collector. Because next turn we can Projector Inspector, ditch something. Like Sample Collector 3/4. Unless he wants a long goodbye or something. Is long goodbye 2 or less or 3 or less? On Eavesdropper. Yeah, that's fine. So let's play Projector Inspector. Take action. Oh, I really don't want to discard the Mystery Spy, honestly. But if I don't, then I can't attack this turn. Yeah, let's just ditch it. I know it's kind of wasteful, but I'll play a green. I'll attack. A 3. Put it on him so you can attack into the locks on Eavesdropper. Yeah. I feel it's kind of wasteful a bit in that spy, but how useful is it going to be anyway? To pay, I was just going to drop it as a 1/1 flyer, like it's not that useful. It works well with the Repulsive Mutation, to be fair, but so does the Suspected Robot Maverick. So do any of these creatures, really. Hard-hitting question? No. I always forget the name of the goddamn fight spell. What the hell is it called? The 4 mana green one. Bite down on crack. There we go. So he's going to crack this, give it visions, attack for 4. Obviously got a messy hand. Oh, could be side effect of being a minimum of 3 colors. Yeah. That's fine. Is he going to get in? He is going to get in. Go blocks. That's really not the worst, honestly. So that's fine, yeah. Because now I can just repulse mutation anyway. Although I mightn't. If you play something really good, I might. But I might just hold it. How do I undisguise this thing? Yeah, that's fine. He could have Fanatical Strength, but I don't buy it. Although he probably does have Fanatical Strength, actually. Yeah, this works out perfectly for me actually, because I can just turn it into the Coveted Falcon. That's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect for me. I'm really glad he blocked me this, because if he does have Fanatical Strength, I can now absolutely destroy him. Because I flip this up, it's a 1-4. Then he goes to Fanatical Strength. He's gonna go for Fanatical Strength now, right? Assassin's Trophy, okay. Well, that worked out extremely well. That worked out extremely well. If he'd blocked differently, but I think it would have worked out pretty well regardless. That sucks, to be fair. You just could have won, like. How you win in this game if you jump here? Yeah. No, you just could have won there though. You're supposed to just could have won. You're definitely just supposed to have won there. Could have won. Flip up a 5-5. Yeah. Well, yeah, I suppose. What do you do then? You can't afford to flip up the 5-5 and then. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. What do you do? Like, well, I mean, I don't know what jumping achieves either. You know, you probably got more options if you just go to 1. I don't know. Alright, well, we got to 4 wins. That's nice. Like, this deck is by no means like a trophy deck in the making or whatever, but it's fine. So, like, getting a 4 is like where I want to be with it. One more win would be nice. I want to go first. I got a reasonable doubt into a Cryptic Coat. I can play the Calvin Falcon face down, although what am I giving him control of? Yeah, I don't have enough red things to give it control of, yeah. Yeah, Calvin Falcon's not that good. What was my option for this again? Was it a V2 Galaxy Inspector? Probably should have just taken that, you know. Like, how many of my turn 2s have been the reasonable doubt instead of like a creature? You know? Eh. Oh, Snarling Gorehound? Kiss of Gorehound's Kiss, what the hell? Well, I feel slightly better now. That is literally a do-nothing card. But maybe he's got some cool shenanigans he wants to do with it, I don't know. If I can counter a 3-drop here, we're in such good shape. Just not get any face down card at all. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, get wrecked. Get absolutely wrecked. Yeah, I'll just play the bomb. Let's go. What do we got here? Arsenal. 81 blockable. Ward 2. Pretty good. Pretty good. Hey guys, it's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Oh. Yeah, sure. I'll bounce back the hand something. Alright. Might have another shock. Might have been a misplay. Honestly. Oh, Cough at a Faggot, I can give it. Yeah, I want to play it after Killer Among Us, or flip it after Killer Among Us anyway. Yeah, that's a really good blocker, to be fair. Let's go Merkel this time. No attacks. That's a pretty good red-black deck. We've got a Lamplight Phoenix, a Shock, got a Runebrand Juggler. Dual Leech is pretty decent. He attacks and he's out of his mind, yeah. Okay, I got 6 mana. So... the Call of the Falcon. No. I don't see a reason to, like... what happens? Sacrifice no effect this turn. I could deduce, here to sack, and then bounce. Nah, that's like a terrible idea. So what we do, I think, is we just send our guy. Yeah, sure. And then we just do this. It doesn't feel like he has anything. And then we play this face down. And then we end turn. Why? Did he think I was just bluffing? What does he think I was doing there? Do I want to do this? So if I give him my 1/1, then if I attack my 4/4, like nothing happens. Yeah, I guess we'll just submit the 1, right? Because then at least if I attack my 4/4, he's got to put his own creature in front of it. Yeah. I don't think he has anything, so. I got 7 mana. Because I get a control of it back, right? Yeah, I do, yeah. I'm gonna send the Furtive Courier in, fuck it. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna control shift, right? Hold full control. 3 attackers. Then in response to Deuce. Auto pay, yeah. Resolve. And then in response, investigate. Not okay. Yeah. Now the courier can't be blocked. And then, go shift, take that off. Okay, resolve. Go another land. Discard a card. Discard a blue source, maybe? No, I think I'll discard a green source. My hand's all blue. So the 3/2 can't be blocked. Can't be blocked. That doesn't... even if he has shock and he kills the 4/4, like, I really don't care. Done. Extra damage. This guy understands how blocking works? What is going on? You could have a Wrath. Do I play around a Wrath here? There is the Black Wrath. I'll play around it by not playing my best card. Okay. Does my opponent understand how blocking works? What's going on? Am I bad at math? I don't understand. That's twice he's just thrown away a creature. For no reason. Okay, hold on. So we got 8 mana available. I do want to bounce the Cryptic Cult back to my hand. For 2 mana. I can make the 3/2 unblockable again by doing the full control thing. I can also make the Projector Inspector a 4/3. But then I'm still trading it down. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think we Evidence Examiner, right? Yeah, sure, why not? Reasonable doubt. It mightn't be a bad idea to keep that up. I do want to bounce the coat as well. I want to pay 2 to sack a clue, which leaves me 4 mana left. I wouldn't mind leaving Reasonable Doubt up. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think there's any need for that. And then... I should put it on the courier instead, yeah. Next. Click on 4, 2 and 2, submit 4, yeah. Control Shift. And we send the 4/4 in, the 1/4 in, the 4/3 in. Let's send the 3/2 in. And then I can kill either one of those. But he has no blocks here. Yeah, well then I can get the 1/4 in. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Control, full control off, no resolve, yeah. Okay, what am I discarding? I want to keep the Cryptic Code up. So maybe let's discard Projector Inspector, I think. Yeah. Discard that. And then next. You can't block that again. Okay, he's just gonna trade there. And then jump there. Okay, yeah, next. Yeah, I'm just gonna play a Mistress by face down, or face up, sorry. And then end my turn. He might have the Wrath, but he needs double black for that. I don't feel like he does. This game's been kind of messy. I don't know that all my sequences were correct, but I'm pushing a lot of damage with this Furtive Courier currently, so that's not bad. Peter Fender. Okay. Okay, so I've got 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I really should just... I think at this point we just send with the team, right? It's 4... I suppose at this point we'll get rid of Killer Among Us, yeah. Yeah, let's just discard this 6-drop. I don't see how we're playing this. I'm pretty sure it's lethal, right? I suppose you could chomp the Furtive Courier if it really wants to this time, but I don't think... At this point I'm not willing to, like, give up that equity. Oh no, maybe I'm not giving up equity, actually. Yeah, maybe I should have done my usual trick there. To make him unblockable, because he can survive this then. He takes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He takes exactly 10 if he blocks a Furtive Courier. And he does seem to love chumping, so maybe that's what he'll do. And then if he drops a black source and hits that freaking removal spell, I'll be heartbroken. The board wipe, you know? So yeah, that was... Yeah, because he's going to go for that trade and he's just dead. Yes, my opponent does not understand, unfortunately. Well, that just felt unfair, honestly. Felt genuinely unfair. So it did. Alright, on to the next one. Deck's doing pretty well. Deck's doing pretty well. I'm really happy about it. Okay, I go first. And this one we can't keep. I'm not doing it. No. I go first. Maverick, Cold Case Cracker. Yeah. One Maverick will help me draw into my stuff. I think I'm going to bin one of the Mavericks, you know that. Is that because they're pretty low impact. They're pretty low impact. Yeah, so I think I will. I think I keep one, I bin one. You know, and then we'll try and surveil into a card that we can play. It's like a 2-drop or something. Perfect. I cold ghost. Well, I could keep I cold, but no, I cold ghost to the bin. That means I can trigger Evidence Examiner straight away. So that's pretty good. Could not have gone much better, to be fair. Could not have gone much better. White black. I do like that color combination. I think it's strong. What's he got for me? Nothing. Okay, probably got like a long goodbye or something. Ugh. There is nothing I could draw that would make any difference if I crack the screw now, so. Or so I can at least represent like a counter spell or something. He has to worry about it. And the card that I could draw that might matter would be, so now we're kind of shut down. That's fine. Just play Cold Case Cracker. Yeah, see, if one of these Cold Case Crackers was a Robot Maverick, I wouldn't be too happy. So. Okay, that's 3-color. A lot of 3-color decks this format, yeah. What do you call this color combination? Where it's black, green, and white. Is it Naya? No, I feel like Naya's not. It's not it. Is it Mardu? No, it's not Mardu either. Small Sentry, nice. Nice, that's gonna be a problem. Not that many face down cards you can flip for 2, but that's gonna be a problem. That's a good card. So it is. A card's good, but like face down cards. The face down card shows down. Well, at least Cold Case Cracker dies into a clue though. And of course, if he dies, we can Evidence Examine and get another clue, so that's nice. Why can't I think of the name? Case to give express. Oh, he's just gonna kill my Evidence Examiner? Yeah, that's fair. I'm sad, but like, what do you do? Okay. Okay, now here's a question. What's the chance I draw a spell I can play? 1, 2... It was like 15% chance. 19. 26% chance. 26% chance I draw a spell I can play off Projector Inspector. Nah, probably not worth it. Like Cold Case Cracker, Forest, and then my turn. It's just not worth it. Although, for any of you who don't know what I'm doing there, how I'm checking my deck, untap GG. has an overlay, and you can click at the bottom sort of left hand corner of your screen, and you can see like the cards in your deck, how many cards you have, your percentage chance of drawing them. It works for lands as well. You can flip this face down card probably, which is good because then a small sentry it becomes a 2/4. I assume that's what he's doing. He's giving me a green, so he's trying to represent something. Get a leg up. He would have had to draw at this turn. But he could just be trying to represent it, is the thing. Oh no, we're just a nervous guard now? Yeah, okay, that's a pretty good play. Pretty good play. Abzan. That's the name of the figure thing. Abzan. Okay, so you drew a card off that. I could have sworn he just played that first. Now you could have Toxin Nasus, but like I'm not gonna put him on it. But now we can pretty contentedly play Projector. Oh, Cold is actually really good. Yeah. He's not really need to worry about Toxin Nasus, so. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to attack the Robot Maverick there as well, because then I can just stick it on the Cold Case Cracker and win. Yes, probably I'm supposed to. And then if he doesn't block, the same thing happens. But that's assuming he has 0 removal, which I find very unlikely. But then white's highly contested, so he's got black as well. And green, like there's a lot of stuff he could do. And I'm technically representing a Carnage spell here, even though I'm just going to practically end of turn. Cold was a nice draw. I like having Projector and Spectre in hand too. Now I get 2 bites of the apple, like. I get 2 bites of the apple. But soon I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Because that small sentry's coming, we're going to be on top very soon. But we've been very mana efficient this game. I think we've wasted 1 total mana, I think. This whole game. We played a 1-drop, we played a 2-drop. Oh no, we didn't have a 3-drop, so we wasted mana then. And then on our turn 5, we only played a 4-drop. So we wasted 2 mana the whole game. Still pretty good though. Across the course of, what was it? 6 turns, is it? Yeah, I think it's 6 turns, right? We only wasted 2 mana in 6 turns. What happens here? 6 mana, he's got something. He's got something. All texture, okay. Doesn't help. He's probably got Murder. Or make your move. Pretty good. Okay. Well, first of all, we're definitely going to Project Inspector first, so let's do that. Okay, so he's got a response. Could be just to fit the card up. He could have... Oh, he could have Granite Witness. Yeah, he could have that as well. Draw a card. Take action. Yeah, sure thing. Reasonable doubt. Okay, well now I feel a little bit better. It's now 1. I'm still going to attack in. If it's Granite Witness, he taps 1 down, trades with the other one. It's pretty good. He could also have any manner of thing. He has Murder. He didn't have anything. Okay. Very reasonable doubt. Right. No, Cryptic Code can't be blocked. Yeah, exactly. See, I really regret not attacking with the Maverick now. If I had to slow down a little bit, I would have seen that that was definitely the play. Because he either takes the one or he kills it. In which case, now I've got a 3/2 unblockable. I'm in like really good shape. He can still kill it, but then he can't kill my Cold Case Crackers. Is the thing, and he only has 1 creature with reach. So now he's in a really tough position because he needs to be able to kill 2 of my creatures. He can still do it though. It depends what's face down. You know, he could have a Vengeful Creep or whatever. Kill the Cryptic Code. Like that's a played card. Oh, that actually doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't scare me actually. Oh, it doesn't. Because I don't have any removal in my deck, right? I wonder if I actually checked before, I could figure out what he got as well. Oh, that's actually pure cheating. I didn't think of that. That's pure cheating. Well, I'm glad I didn't check that. I've got 9 lands left in my deck. And 1, 2, 6 lands. That's 15. And then 1 land. So you drew a land at least. Okay. But Cryptic Coat showing us why it's such a freaking beating right there. Such a beating. Platinum, good to be back. I did have fun. We were very efficient that game. Very efficient. Is that us? Are we 6-2 now? Huh. I'm gonna go from not being able to get a trophy to like 2 trophies in a row if I'm lucky here. Okay, let's go. I go first. It's not beautiful. Okay, I need to think for a second. So, do I play this out as a 1-1? Spend my mana. With a high likelihood that I'm going to draw something, a 3-drop anyway. Yeah, I do, you know. There's a very high likelihood I'll just draw a 3-drop, like. A 1-1 flyer is a pain in the ass, so. Dragon Mantle Sleeves, nice. The forest and pass. Not great, but it happens. Still not even sure this was a bad play, you know that? Okay, okay, okay. Okay. This is actually kind of nice. 4 power in the air. Then 7 power in the air. Then bounce your biggest creature. Okay, cool. What do you got? Just down card. Okay, that's fine. He's dead in 2 turns. That's really nice. Because now he needs Judith and Shock. And he needs an extra red for that. That's literally the only way he gets out of this. That I can... Sorry, that's the only way he gets out of this with Judith that I can think of. There's obviously other ways he can get out of this. Okay. We're in a favorable position. We had to be forced into that situation where he couldn't face down Karlov here. Now, do I project and inspect and leave reasonable doubt up? Oh, I did very well. Do I project or inspector and leave reasonable doubt up? Assuming... I think I do, you know. I think I'm actually supposed to. Because this is I have lethal on board, right? Draw a card, take action, yeah. Discard a card, yeah. And end turn, right? Because now if he tries to play Judith or whatever. But I feel like this is better, right? Yeah. Just reasonable doubt. Suspect, projector, inspector, yeah. And then, what do you call it? If he pays the 2, he's got 1 mana left. 2 mana left, technically. Right, now I'm just taxing him on mana. I'm not countering it. He's gonna pay the 2, yeah. Kill that. I investigate. You can't even tap the... Yeah, there you go. That's it. This game. Good game, my fellow man. And there we are, another freaking trophy. Look at that. With like a bog standard blue-green deck with a nice curve. That's all it was. Nothing special. Nothing crazy. So, I'm really happy with that. Get back into platinum on this account. Get my trophy. Swinging for the fences recently. So, how did we end up? We ended up 14 creatures, 9 non-creatures. We had 1, 2... We still got 4 creatures to play under 1 mana. Or 1 mana, sorry. And then we had a deduce, 2 reasonable doubts, an evidence examiner, repulsive mutation. We had 1, 2, 3, like 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 8 things we could do for 2 mana. Or less. Which is good. And repulsive mutation technically counts. You know? So it's like 9 things we could do. And then we just had like a pretty solid middle of our curve. Like nothing crazy. Although the Falcon was kind of okay, but not great. Didn't do much really. Yeah, we had, what do you call it? We had six threes, which is like pretty much bang on. I mean, you can even just see it. Like, this is what they talk about the curve. I mean, it's physically just curving perfectly. And I'm really glad I decided to include one of those hotshot investigators. The ability to bounce creatures was huge. Probably won me that last game. Being able to bounce Judith, because then he would have had Torch the Witness. He had like 4 damage. What do you call it? Yeah, he would have destroyed me that way. Yeah, he had 2 Torch the Witnesses. And then he dealt 4 damage both times. He would have gained 8 life. Or he could have, you know, just used to deal 1 damage. Or 2 damage minimum, right? Isn't it? Yeah, 2 damage minimum. Gain 2 life, but it gets Death Touch, so he kills the thing. He can also make, he or she can also make tokens. Yeah, that Hotshot Investigators was like clutch. You know, and just we drew well. Like, we drew all the lands we needed. The Mystery Spy cracking in for the damage was huge as well. So I'm really glad I made that decision. You know. The logic behind it, of course, being that I was likely to draw I had 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 relevant spells I could have drawn, plus the Robot Mavericks. So like I had like 13, 14 spells I could have drawn out of my 30 something card deck. That, you know, would have been a play on turn 2 or turn 3. And we didn't get that, but we just put enough pressure on then. You know. Our opponents sort of stumbled early. Maybe their deck was kind of clunky, sort of top heavy. And we just kind of got underneath them in time. So the Cold Case Crackers were excellent. What I really think I did well this draft was in having the discipline in the last pack to ignore like 4 drops that might be like slightly better than what I already had, and instead pick up the lower drops I needed to make my deck work. And then in game I was very focused on trying to spend my mana for the most part. There was that game where I was pushing damage with the Furtive Courier, which was like kind of mana inefficient, but also not really, because I was always drawing cards, which was nice. So yeah, this is just, what do you call it? This is just a straight up blue-green evidence examining deck with no bells and whistles. Sample Collector was like fine. I would definitely play it again. I wouldn't maybe pick it as highly as I did. Ice Cold was great. Having 2 copies of Ice Cold was excellent. A Reasonable Doubt played a pretty good game as well. Yeah, I've been impressed with pretty much every card in here. Weakest card, probably the Falcon or the Collector, maybe. The Deuce is also like not exactly strong or anything. Mavericks were brilliant though. I mean, I need to draft more of them. They have so much flexibility. Like it let me keep hands I would never be able to keep. The extra counter sometimes matters. Stuff like that, you know. Be able to fit them in anyway. I was impressed with the Mavericks. And the Spy is fine, it's nothing special. But it did its job the last game, you know. So it did. Alright, enough blabbing from me. This has been the Limited Lowdown. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. But actually, before we do that, let's get this, ooh, that nice feeling. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There we go. Alright. I'll see you next time.